Anything for content.
I'll chop off my leg for content.
Then fix it with some flex tape.
With flex glue, not just flex tape.
Flex glue?
Well, flex glue and flex tape. We flex glue the bones together and then we flex tape their surrounding. There we go.
I'm glad no one heard my suggestion.
Yeah.
Youngster Joey would like to battle. He throws his fist first.
You know what? It's a video.
Also,
you're supposed to get YouTubers.
And you kick him in the shin.
Sounds like a fly.
Ow. That really does.
I keep doing that.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Elecjonics. We're here in Southern Fast.
Alright, I'll turn it.
There we go.
Alright, let's hear the time.
Yeah, sorry, I skipped something.
Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, it wasn't there. Wait, what? There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't
there.
Oh, like, why isn't there a question mark?
No, like, there was a table clock in the apartment, it wasn't there. Yeah, that should be a question mark.
Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Oh, the murder weapon was...
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. Well, he already messed up because the clock wasn't the murder weapon.
Yeah, that then.
Oh man, it must be this one. No, you done know it. Objection! Wait just a gosh darn diddly darn gosh darn it moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence? Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawweight. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Dude, look, even he's sweating, dude.
Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And as it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all.
No. Oh wait, how'd it change?
I don't know. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock.
I mean, do you have it with you? Can you tilt it so it tells us the time? I don't know any statue that's just like, oh, let me tip this real quick, even though it's meant to sit there and just look good. No, I can tip it and it tells me the time.
Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
I do. I have many problems. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Whoa! Yet the witness was testified that he never entered the apartment. Ooh, clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
Man, they are not doing good.
The
witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her! You struck her with the clock and the clock shock of the... Oh wait. You struck her with
And
the
the
clock.
Glock with the clock and the clock.
You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Ooh, look at Santa Claus up in the middle.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Oh man, I got him on his knees now. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawwick, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about it at the time.
What's that shit? I told you he was a nerd.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face!
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw her... Ah! Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her and he should burn, give him death!
Man, he's going crazy. Order in the court, I say.
I'll take a couple fries, a Baconator, some extra food.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright.
Your Honor?
You claim the sound of the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
He's writing on this, I better think carefully. Your Honor, the sound that Mr. Schwick heard was definitely this clock. The fact that which is clear if you simply... Clock's batteries, try sounding the clock! Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. Ooh!
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now?
It's 11:25. Ah!
Oh, it's 3 hours behind! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Sawwick heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawwick, try to talk your way out of this one.
This is getting good.
Ooh, it is juicy. Ha ha! You forgot one thing! What's he talking about? Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? It can't prove that. You don't have a case. Ooh. How am I going to do that? Damn, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawwick.
I come all this way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime?
Yeah, that's pretty much an insult.
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. Oh, I failed this? There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawwick.
Whoa! Chief!
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you still can't win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow. And think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. Right?
The reason why the clock got sent back is because after he hit it off the person's head, it knocked the clock 3 hours back. Yes, I can. Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence that the court recorded on the proving my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see if you can pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves the clock was running slow.
Do we even have anything other than the clock itself?
Yeah, we have two. Those are all your evidences.
Is he not a defense attorney? I don't know what to present. I already presented this.
First of all, you can present stuff twice.
I know, but like, what would he have to back up the same thing? Is there like stuff on it that kind of just gives him an indication that kind of sets the time back?
I mean,
I'm gonna try it.
We have more than one chance. You don't.
All right, I'm gonna try it.
Why?
Present. Take that.
Excuse me. This proves your claim. How? I can't see what evidence it has to do with this.
No, that. Oh, wait. Give me just one more chance.
All right, Mr. Wright, but time is not on your side. Be quick about it. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
I'm assuming it's this.
Blackout?
Yeah. Take that!
Excuse me, this proves your claim. How?
Yes!
This is the same thing, so you can just skip through
Oh,
it.
it is?
Yeah. Be quick about it. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
I don't know what to prove!
You got a 3 out of 5 chance.
I'll use this
Or
one!
1 out of 3. Because...
Take that!
Well, you got half chance.
Either it's passport or his fake attorney badge. Passport! Take that! The victim has just returned to home abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Then it's 4 p.m. here and it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock ever since returning home! That's why the time you heard was so struck in her dead in her apartment was wrong! Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did it?
Burn.
Dude, he's...
Oh!
I think he died on the court case.
Who murdered that man? Order, I say.
Did he die?
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected.
Hey, what happened to Mr. Buds?
Mr. Payne, your witness, he
died.
He was arrested and been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense attorney defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality. But the court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts,
Not guilty.
Guilty.
Woo! Party in the house.
and with that, this court is adjourned.
And that is all we have for this video.
It is.
It is that time.
You timed it out
I
correctly.
did, and I didn't definitely just guess because it ended. I guessed because I knew what the time was. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. John sucks. Don't subscribe. I'm just kidding. Okay, don't look at me like that. You know I'm not serious about anything.
Yeah, I know.
I joke around with this all the time, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed, subscribe to my channel, not his, and leave a like. I provide the most funny content on.
Yeah.
Maybe not. John's got some pretty funny stuff hidden under his armpit. You know, he's got some stuff.
Yeah.
Objection! You're not funny at all. Because I remember specifically
I'm the judge, remember?
throughout the video, you did not say one funny comment. Is that true?
I said kind of a funny comment.
Like what?
I'd have to rewatch it.
Take that! Alright, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves, and I'm going to mess with this all day and annoy John.
Bye.
Bye.